Everybody wants to build a legacy. Everybody wants financial freedom. They want to wear the crown. They want to build a kingdom. Something that they can leave behind and that will thrive long after we've passed. I believe the way to do this is to become a king or queen. In order to have a kingdom, you first need to become the type of person that can rule that kingdom. Here's 6 things that I believe is necessary for any man or woman to build a kingdom. Number 1, it all starts with a dream. You need to be sold on this dream. You need to have clarity of this vision. What does this kingdom look like? What does your legacy look like? The empire that you want to build. Are your kids going to build this with you? It needs to be enticing because you are going to have to sell others on this dream. It's a first step. Nobody will buy into you follow a king if there isn't even a dream. Second thing is culture. A new way of seeing the world and yourself. Because you can't see the world and yourself like everybody else does, because everybody else, 90% of people are followers. It has to be a new way of thinking. It has to be a new set of beliefs, an attitude of discipline, and that anything is possible. It has to be empowering. It has to empower you and other people. Look at cultures that have worked in the past with other monarchies, right? Take some of their concepts. Look at the ones that have achieved success. Look at successful families. How do they do things? What type of culture do they have? How do they view money, the world, business, people? It cannot be average. It has to be extraordinary. Third thing you need is a leader, and that's you. This guy has to be willing to take the risk, and sometimes he has to be willing to take all the risk. He has to influence others through his thoughts and his actions, right? It needs to inspire others to think and do the same. This oak has to be reliable, and most definitely has to become something mentally, physically, and spiritually that others can aspire to be. Now, leaders aren't perfect. We are only human, so mistakes are inevitable. But that's where you take responsibility. If I make a mistake, I made the wrong call, I take responsibility for it, right? And I handle it like a champ. People are sometimes a lot more forgivable than we are led to believe. The fourth thing you need is knowledge. Oh, I love this one. This will enable you to take or to learn how to take the right course of action. And you will find all of these things are interdependent and interlinked with each other. The one or the two or the three does not work without the others. You need all of them. If you are not willing to fail, and if you are not willing to become a student of truth and knowledge, then you cannot expect to be successful in various areas of your life or your kingdom. Number 5, you need faith. Faith in yourself, faith in your dream, and faith in your Creator. You need to know that this is the future. You need to know it with certainty, not hope for it, but know it to such an extent that you are currently living the dream, irrespective of whether or not your reality is representing everything that you have in your vision. And of course, your faith will have to be practiced daily, and it has to be seen in your actions and in your thoughts. If you cannot practice your faith daily, it will be weak, because trust me, it's going to get tested daily. Your faith is not going to work if you don't. Number 6, action, right? Action without faith and knowledge means zero, nada, nothing. Your action has to correspond with your faith, right? Corresponding acts of obedience to your faith. And then of course your action will have a very low impact on your reality if knowledge isn't applied. And thirdly, it has to place the kingdom first, not you. You place the kingdom first. Look at great kings out there, right? The greatest of them all. You can see how all of this ties into lessons and knowledge that's shared in the good book. Yes, this is scary, but for a man or a woman to become a king or queen, I believe is the greatest way of serving other people, themselves, and their Creator. You just got to pick up the crown and wear it. Be blessed.